Texas Code, National Resource Code, Title 3, Oil and Gas, Subtitle D, Regulations Specific to Business and Occupations. Chapter 118, Pipeline Assessment and Testing. 118.001, Authority to require plan pipeline assessment of the testing of the Railroad Commission of the Texas rule may require the operator to file with the Commission approval of the plan with the assessment testing of the pipeline if the Commission finds that 1. The reason for the belief the pipeline may present hazard to public health and safety. 2. The Commission lacks adequate information to assess the risk of the public and health safety presented by the pipeline. 3. The pipeline necessary for the Commission for the initiative of the complete of the pipeline safety investigation. Railroad Commission of the Texas may take enforcement actions against the person who failed to submit the required plan to participate in Pipeline Safety Investigation Acts amended in 2001. Section 118.002 of the pipeline, which may be required with the A, except for the provided in subsection B of the rule of adopted under this chapter of the may apply with the interstate, interstate and intrastate pipelines, portion of the pipeline safety regulation of the federal government with the temporarily delegated with the Railroad Commission for the Texas or gathering lines into the pipelines for the transportation any substance of the material under the jurisdiction of the Commission, specified with the Commission exemption over the application for the chapter of the gathering lines outside of the limits of the incorporated unincorporated city or village, designated residential commercial areas such as residential subdivision, businesses, shopping centers, or community development, added to Acts 2001 and amended in 2013. Acts Section 118.003 for the contents of the plan rules adopted under the chapter may require that the plan include identification of risk factors associated with the pipeline system, including the population density, the information about the previous inspection, maintenance, the information about pressure testing, information about leaks, information about operating characteristic information about corrosion protection method, and 7. The other information they assist the Railroads Commission Texas assessing the risk of the public health and safety presented by the Pipeline Acts of 2001. Section 118.004, approval of the plan. Railroad Commission of the Texas may approve the plan to comply with the rules adopted under this chapter of the added acts of 2001. Section 118.005, the commands in consequence of the plan, approval of the plan. Railroad Commission of the Texas does not constitute the certification representation pipeline in compliance with the exempt of the applied safety standards added acts of 2001. That was Chapter 118, Pipeline Assessment and Testing.